Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. I'm telling you, they want to start using President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria as their new puppet. The truth is that the US, in quote and unquote, kind of sing in support of Tinubu, and Tinubu wanting to also, give about a pleasing situation to be, to have what we call acceptance, seem to be dancing to their tune, because we saw what happened after, after he went to the house, I mean the National Assembly, to say, please, I would like Nigerian army to go on with war. And they said, no, thank you. We will rather prefer you employ diplomacy. For him to go there, as some say, is a product of discussions he's had, with the West, you see. So these are some of the things that have been going on, and every single person is beginning to wonder what next. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Niger Republic, United States calls President Tinubu, advises him on next step as he meets with ECOWAS to discuss. You just watched the video, him meeting with ECOWAS and what have you. The United States has urged President Muhammadu Buhari, warned the sub-Sahara body not to put its foot off the pedal. They insisted that more pressure should be applied to ensure the release of President Mohamed Bazoum. According to the statement by Matthew Miller, the spokesman of the United States Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, the United States commended Tinubu for the measures applied so far to restore democracy in the embittered country. The statement says Secretary of State Antony J. Blinken speaks today with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Secretary commended President Tinubu's leadership of ECOWAS' second extraordinary summit on the situation of the Republic of Niger. He noted the importance of maintaining pressure on the Nation Council for the safeguarding of the homeland to restore constitutional order and to see President Mohamed Bazoum and his family released. Bazoum has been held in his presidential palace residence in Niger since he was outburst by the military on July the 26th. The military suspended the constitution and appointed a 21-member transition government, and this has been condemned by the US. The US they want to use Tinubu, right? They want to use Tinubu to get to where they need to get to, and this is what is happening right about now. A lot of people are beginning to question and ask themselves, the same question over and over again. Why is the US why are they not coming themselves? Why do they need to use somebody from Nigeria to go and fight their own brother? Why will that be done? Why? Why is the question? Why is the big question here that demands a lot of answers? So when you look at the whole matter, you begin to see, the issues of what is going on, and every single person is beginning to wonder what next the situation will and should be. There are issues right now that are beginning to, that we are questioning and we are asking ourselves, all that is going on, and every single person is wondering. The issue of what has happened in Niger, these are part of the things that have, led this country into where it is right now. When you also rig into power, someone says it's also a coup on the people. That's all. It's not just what the Nigerians did, the Niger military, And when you look at it carefully, we can't just, sit back there and be all condemning and begin to tell them that, oh, you did this, you did that, you are this, you are that. We need to go further and ask more questions. What led to this? What could have been the way forward? What are we doing? What are we missing? And how can we make, those points? How can we emphasize on it and show that, change really come? What can we do differently? These are things that we must pay attention to, and do not just leave things to chance and just give some assumption thinking that all will be well. Okay? So these are part of the things that are going on. These are part of the issues, that are becoming, a very serious contention, and the issues that needs to be resolved as soon as possible. You can't just sit there in your high horse and think that all is well. No. If these people have done what they did, you need to ask them serious questions. Don't assume. Don't assume that it's all done and dusted. That's it. No. Don't assume that. Don't just give it a push and say, oh, that's it. That's no, no, no. Let's not do that. Let's become honest, sincere, and truthful in our approach in ending some of these things that have been on. Nigeria is going through a lot at the moment. To add, other issues to it, to fuel it up, I don't think we need that right now. We've not gotten energy for that. People are barely getting by. Have you seen the rates at which things are? Have you seen the price of things in the market? If you, okay, that is earning a bit more, you are feeling it, how do you think that common man and woman on the street how do you think they are feeding? So it is time for us to consider it. War situation will not help anybody. So don't allow anyone push you into a situation with your neighbor. When something happened, before your parents, your brothers, your sisters will come around, your neighbor becomes your closest, go-to person. That's the first person you go to. So you must not do things, against your neighbor. We must become very careful, very, very careful in ensuring, that people do not stage us against one another. We must not allow that. We must not. It's important. So, so important. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Please don't forget. You remember that every one of us have got a place and have got opportunity to stand for what is right and stand for what is needed in order to change the course of what is going on right now. Okay? We all must rise up to it and ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. But every single one of us must do all that is needed and necessary to ensure that there is true transformation. Nigeria does really need, the opportunity for the change to come. What are we doing? And how are we ensuring that these things do not continue? Okay? It is a matter of concern. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.